here is St. Louis Street, right here in front. If you take St. Louis Street to the left 2.5 blocks to 713 St. Louis, you come to the oldest restaurant in New Orleans. That's Antoine's. Pretty. This is the Toulouse Street Wharf right here where it says premium parking, public parking. 1:30, one at 2:30 in the afternoon, and there's one at 7 p.m. A dinner cruise. Oh, yeah. That's how we say it. I'm sure that's a correct pronunciation, but that's how we say it. 18 in charge of the past time. You wanted to know where Jackson Square was, well, this is it. Okay. This is one of the most famous vistas in the United States. There's been a church on this site since 1718. But this building dates from 1795 because its predecessor burned down in the fire of 1788, as did the two buildings on either side. On the left is the Cabildo, and on the right is the Presbytery. The Cabildo was the legislative body of the Spanish government. So the museum has a very public patina exhibit. That's Andrew Jackson, right? Something like that in the 1850s, 1850s. It's very unique because of the way it's perched on the haunches, inside. It's kind of out there in the restaurants. So Antoine's is the oldest Jackson. This whole area was an Indian trading post in 1699. This statue was a gift from the people of Orleans, France, to the people of New Orleans. We call her Joni on a pony. Yeah. Like, I'll meet you, Joni on a pony, after work. Means I'll meet you at the French market. Is it? Okay. This is stop 2. People coming down at 2. Okay. This is still come on, being built here, all the way from a man named Claude Trenet. He owned the land on your right in the 1700s. You'll hit right on the other side of Armstrong Park to the right. And that's the Basin Street Station. 1501. This is Louis Armstrong Park on your right. It's named for the trumpet player Louis Armstrong because of his influence on the jazz culture. If you look through the middle of the park, you'll see the Mahalia Jackson Performing Arts Center. This is a park where people play chess and do yoga. Sometimes they do jazz concerts on the lawn. This area, it's open from 8 to 6 every day if you want to come back. This is 6 on your right, 1 block. There was a canal called the Carondelet Street Canal. So we're going to turn the corner here, and if you make the turn, well, you can already see it over the right-hand corner of the bus. It'll be on the left as we turn, is the oldest cemetery in the world. This is St. Louis Cemetery in New Orleans, 1889. If you'd like to go in tomorrow, you do have to have a walking tour guide to go in. It was closed to people without a guide because of vandalism. But you can get a guide here. The tours are 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, and 1:30. Tour ticket, that's on your immediate right as you go in the front door, or if you need a ticket for the bus. How you have so many people buried there. It's still an active cemetery. Yeah. Then there's another phrase called "saved by the bell" that comes from our cemeteries. Before embalming, people used to be worried about being buried alive. So they would put bells on the fingers and toes of a body and hire somebody to stay in the cemetery 24, 36 hours after a burial. So if they woke up, ding, 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 and they'd pick them up. I guess medical care wasn't what it is today. Are they asleep? Are they dead? I don't know. These streetcars that you see along here, not the green one, that's the St. Charles Avenue streetcar, probably going to the streetcar barn, but the red streetcars are the ones that run, and the art museum in City Park. So there's 3 different lines that run along here. See that was our tree, and they settled over here in the Faubourg St. Mary. And this area where you see the streetcar tracks, that was a big grassy knoll. It was called a neutral ground. There was a neutral area between the Creoles on one side and the Okay, you're welcome. We do have a gratuity jar at the front of the bus if you could contribute to the, I would appreciate it. This building, with the pilings that goes down 500 feet, changed the complexion of downtown New Orleans, because once that was built and it didn't collapse, developed. It's the Audubon Insectarium. That's a butterfly garden and a live insect exhibit with a cafe. This is the Shops at Canal Place, and this is Howard's Casino on the right. I'm supposed to refer to it as a gaming facility, because technically a casino on this site is illegal. It's supposed to be in Louisiana, either on a riverboat or an Indian reservation. And I was supposed to say gaming facilities. But nobody knows what you're talking about. So this building here on the left that was the old World Trade Center has been sold now. It's going to be a Four Seasons hotel and condominium complex. We're on Chapatulas and Cages, if you'd like to come back. You'll see these clocks all over New Orleans. You'll see the clocks before you see the sign that says Whitney Bank. So that's a over 694 feet tall, but it has pilings of around 800 feet. So look how tall it is, and a little over 100 feet, and that's how deep it goes into the ground. We stop, and we're going to see that in an acronym all over New Orleans, because if they might go set levels to floors. Over here on the left, you see the square building? It was built in 2010, and here on the lower floors, it's a car garage. You see the glass lobby? That's the beginning of the business building. And here you have Rock-Ons here on the right, which is a bistro and a sports bar. And you have the gym, which is over 100 years old. It's a jazz club, opens at 5 o'clock, and it is a jazz club and soul food restaurant. That's one of my favorite places. So if you want to come. In 1974, and it has 79,000 football stadium seats inside. It has a field that would accommodate another 100,000 seats. And the owner of the Saints is very generous in New Orleans. He doesn't. Station in shot number 5. These are memorials to the people who died in Hurricane Katrina.
Get me, babe!